The controversy regarding the myth of mental illness and psychiatry is not about science or medicine, it's about power. Psychiatrists had to invent their own book of diseases because pathologists would have nothing to do with them. It's called the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Mental Disorders, the DSM, a great work of fiction. What's the difference? It takes one person to have a real disease. It takes two people to have a mental illness. Mental illness is always diagnosed on the basis of some sort of social conflict. When people do something that others find objectionable, they can be diagnosed as mentally ill. If the person doing the diagnosing is more powerful than the person diagnosed, then there is trouble. In this sense, the diagnosis of mental illness is always a weapon. You have to have someone else present to judge that your behavior is morally good or bad in order to have a mental illness. So diagnosis is a weapon, a tool people use against one another, especially when there is some kind of power conflict present. And what of treatment? Treatment for mental illness is punishment. If you don't think about yourself and the world correctly, you'll be punished longer. What do you think psychiatrists would do if Jesus were alive today? Or Buddha? Or Mohammed? Bada bing! Right into a mental hospital, injected with drugs to stop their crazy beliefs and speech. Psychiatrists today are the true grand inquisitors. They would crucify the holy men and women of yesterday in an instant.
I'm back. I've been in the mental hospital for 22 days. That's why I haven't been posting anything on my YouTube. Over my aluminum foil in my room, which I'm not taking down. I refuse to take it down. My dad took pictures of it and reported it and shit like that. Got me in trouble. The house is a little bit messy. Took pictures of that. The refrigerator has a little bit of spoiled food in it because the refrigerator is broken. So there's nothing I can do about it. I just stopped using the refrigerator, completely forgot that there's food even in it because I'm not using the refrigerator. Therefore, I'm not looking in there to be reminded that there's food in there. Just out of my head. I'm not even paying attention that there's a fucking refrigerator even in my house. That's how much I'm not giving a shit about paying attention to a refrigerator. So I got marked down for that. Aluminum foil. Dad says he believes I'm not taking my medicine, which I am. And then the mental hospital, they called my pharmacy and confirmed that I am picking my medicine up on time. And so an ambulance showed up my door, didn't answer it. I guess they're going to take me to the mental hospital to get like the pre-evaluation or whatever to get sent to the mental hospital from the first hospital. And they got me marked down because I had taken some Suboxone for my fingernail. My fingernail is barely growing back. You can tell the skin, it's the underskin right here. It hurt like a motherfucker. And I gave this dude, there's a lot of hitchhikers every now and then out here where I'm at. And every now and then I'll help them out. I mean, I trust people out here. It's a peaceful kind of place where it's like, we don't get many strangers around here. It's like kind of like that kind of atmosphere. So you're not going to pick up some like Jason Voorhees or some shit like that or whatever. So the hospital drug tested me and came back that I had methadone in my system because I took that Suboxone for my fucking painful thumb. And they sent me to have to go to the magistrate up for a hearing, and I couldn't have done any better defending myself. I was perfect. I was 100% sure that they were going to say, I don't have to get a mental hygiene. I'm good to go. I'm free to go back home. And because my dad said that, he believes I'm not taking my medicine. And the magistrate said to my dad, do you think that he needs help? Yes. Boom, automatically, just because he said that he thinks I need help, boom, automatically I have to go to the mental hospital. That was like the main kick, just because he said he thinks I need help. That was like the final finale that before the magistrate gave his decision. And I was perfect. I don't understand why that this judge judged the way he did. Seriously, I don't understand it. I should not have had to go into the mental hospital. The aluminum foil in my house, it's my property. It's my fucking house. I own this house. This is my house. This is my fucking house. I'm not like somebody just staying here in a room or some shit. This whole thing, 2-story house, is my fucking house. It's my property. So they forced me to go to the mental hospital because messy house and refrigerator and aluminum foil not normal. They see it's not a normal thing. I need help and shit like that. My dad trying to say that I'm hearing voices and they took his word on that. So I go to the mental hospital, which is about 2-hour drive, and it was a fucking nightmare the first 6 days that I was in there. They were using like this stupid annoying voice morphing technology on me in there, and they were making it appear as if I got about 25 feet away from like one of the nurses, they would use their voice morphing, which they can pinpoint any location and play this technology. Swear to God, they can pinpoint any location. They can be right here, right where I'm tapping my 2 fingers right here. It can be right here. It can be over here where I'm tapping my 2 fingers. They can pinpoint any spot with this technology and play a voice from that location. And they can broadcast sounds, police sirens, all kinds of shit. I bet they could even broadcast a fart if they wanted to broadcast a fucking fart. They can do all kinds of shit with this fucking technology. They could probably play music through it. They could probably play music and shit like that, which I think they've done before. I heard like a little hint to fake music. I don't know if that was them doing it or something like that, but there was nobody around, so it doesn't make sense. But I got mind. I didn't get, you know how they're telling me they're going to kill me in the mental hospital, or any hospital, but whatever hospital I go to, these perps using this stupid technology kept saying, we're going to make you go to the hospital. You're going to die there. We're going to kill you in the hospital. You're going to die. All this death threats and shit like that about sending me to the hospital. And they say, you're not coming. Once you go to the hospital, you're not coming back. So here I am going into the mental hospital, kind of thinking that I'm screwed because I'm going to the fucking hospital, which I'm trying to stay away from with these fucking assholes. And they mind tortured me to death. I got used to it about probably day 14 or 15. I adapted to it. But they were just, they're making the nurses appear as if they were saying things, hinting like about me or whatever I'm thinking about. I'll think of something and they'll say something that has to do it has to do almost with something that I was just thinking about, and I can't scratch it off as a coincidence because it kept fucking happening over and fucking over and over and over and over, and it just completely killed the fact of it being a fucking coincidence because it was just so repetitive. This stupid voice morphing bullshit that they're making them appear as if they're saying things, trying to get me to scare me to make my mind where I have to control my mind and not think. They want me to just sit there like a zombie and not think. You can't not think. You know what happens when you not think? You get a fucking headache. When that shit first started, they tried to get me to not think, and I was actually trying, and it didn't turn out good. I was miserable. That's another way they were sleep depriving me, doing that shit, holding my mind from thinking. But they did this one attack on me because I was keeping track of all their triggers that they get pissed off about if I say a certain thing. So I fired back all their triggers back at them just like they do at me. And they got so pissed off that they attacked me with the high pitch frequency so fucking high that I can't explain it. The frequency fluttered, not sure if that's a word to use, they fluttered my ears. Again, like air is coming out of my ears or something fluttering into my ears or some shit like that. I've never had that happen out of 4.5 years. Ever had that happen. They've turned it up so high to where I felt like the core of my brain was going to explode one time. In the beginning of this shit, that happened. But this one was like pressure coming out of my ears, or it just felt like air or something was trapped in there being released. I don't necessarily know. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I can't explain it, but they attacked me with that, and the nurses, they're making the nurses keep saying things in the distance like, he thinks he's going home. He's not. He thinks he's going home, but he's not. He's not going home. He's not going to his house. He said he actually thinks he's getting out of here. He actually thinks he's going to go home and shit like that. All this shit to make me feel like I'm going to be trapped in there in this fucking purgatory mental hospital for forever until I die and shit like that, trying to scare me. And it was not a good thing for me to do, and I fought through it. Here I am back at the house. I'm standing strong. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and that's why I keep adapting. I'm not letting it get to me. It's not letting it get to me. And I came out even stronger after getting through this fucking mental hospital. They're doing group meetings in there, and like they're saying things like, "What is your favorite thing to do to get your mind off stress?" And I'll put down something on the paper. So I'm like hit vulnerable, putting all the things that helps me with my anxiety and stress and shit like that. It's just making me vulnerable. They're not helping me. They were not helping me, making me talk about my stress and what helps me and all this shit. The doctor, yes, I felt that his lack of judgment was his time to see that the medicine, they bumped up my medicine, and he's bumped up everybody's medicine. They keep people in there for about 22 days on average, 14 to 22 days. And he takes so damn long to see that medication is working and shit like that. In California, it's like 3 days, 72 hours that you're in a mental hospital. Not 22 fucking days. 22 fucking days. It takes California mental hospitals 3 fucking days to see if the medicine's working. It's not hard to see that medicine's working. It took him 22 fucking days. I'm sitting there saying, yeah, medicine's working. We'll think about letting you out next week. Medicine's working. We're getting closer to thinking about discharging you. Next meeting. I'm feeling better. Well, next week you probably won't be let go at the end of this week, but for sure next week. It just kept going on, and here I am fearing that they're trying to keep me in there. Like it's suspicious. Like, what the fuck, really? Like, they're 22 fucking days. Am I gonna start living here at this fucking mental hospital? Do they know I'm a targeted individual and they're trying to trap targeted individuals in mental hospitals or some shit like that? That came across my mind. That they somehow know that I'm a targeted individual, and once I'm in the hospital, they lock us up in there and they don't let us out, which makes no sense, because why are we getting punished for being punished? Makes no sense, does it? I'm getting punished for being punished. Does that make sense? Yeah, this doctor, man, don't go back to this hospital. I'm not going to say the name of it just to protect myself and shit like that. I don't want to be like sued or anything like that. But yeah, I was very vulnerable. I didn't have any defenses. Only thing I had was this shield beanie with the Faraday fabric in it. Luckily. And I could tell it was working. I heard the signal going off. I would put this on and it would actually muffle it by about 45%, if not 60%. So I was in there getting by with this shield beanie. The brand is Shield. There's like Faraday material inside of it. I can't show you that. It's deep inside of it, but yeah, it is terrible in there, man. They need to do something. Awareness needs to be spread about targeted individuals. These hospitals they can't help targeted individuals. They just fucking take these pills. Just, it's not gonna help the targeted individual, because the voices are fucking real. If you're a targeted individual, there might be a couple people out there that are crazy that think there are targeted individuals, but me, I am a real targeted individual, 100%. Swear to God, you can run over my dick with the fucking car if I'm fucking lying. I swear to God, I am a real targeted individual. This harassment, all this stupid frequency broadcasting to my fucking body and ears and all this shit, the whole direct energy weapons is really fucking happening. It's really fucking happening. Mental hospitals need to stop diagnosing targeted individuals as fucking schizophrenics. Stop that shit. I know you're a doctor and you took medical school bullshit and all this stuff, but is it because it's just your job that you have to diagnose us with something to make money or something? I don't fucking know. It takes 2 people to have a mental disorder. Think about that. You don't have a mental disorder until you're diagnosed. Yeah, what are we gonna do when we need help? When us targeted individuals really need help, and one of us decides to go seek help in the mental hospital, it backlashes in their fucking face, and there's no help, and they wake up and see that there's no help for them in the mental hospital. Medicine isn't going to make this shit go away. Medicine is not going to make this fucking technology stop. You think I'm going to take a pill and they're going to be like, okay, that pill just decided, since he took a pill, I'm going to just leave him alone now. Turn the technology off. You took a pill. No, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. This ain't no fucking mental disorder. This is real fucking technology. And I'm getting really sick and tired of these fucking stupid diagnosed bullshit with fucking schizophrenics. You're schizophrenic. You're schizophrenic. You're hearing voices. You're hearing voices. You're schizophrenic. You're schizophrenic. You're schizophrenic. I don't like hearing that shit. I don't like being. I mean, I don't think they didn't even diagnose me with any. They didn't say anything when I was in the hospital. They didn't say anything. I'm diagnosed with anything. I bumped up my medication. My anxiety pills seem to be working pretty good. I don't feel no anxiety. People out there, if you're a real targeted individual and you know that you are a real targeted individual, the hospital's not going to help you. It's really not going to help you. It makes you more vulnerable. I'm not trying to be negative and stop people from like getting help or anything. I'm not trying to do that, but I'm just giving advice that for me, it's not worth it. It's a waste of time. You're gonna go there and you're just gonna see that absolutely nothing there is gonna help. Nothing. No class they give you, where they give out speeches or some program shit in there, not gonna work. Not gonna work. Medication, not gonna work. Talking with your therapist, not gonna work. If anything, you start talking about hearing voices, they're just gonna say you're schizophrenic. You need schizophrenic. Here, you need more medicine. You need more medicine is what they're gonna do. You need more medicine. You still hearing voices? For a targeted individual, it's like yes, and they bump it up all the way until it doesn't. All the way until it is at maximum for like antipsychotics. Imagine that. I'm still hearing voices and it's all the way maximum dose and they can't go any higher. What the fuck are they gonna say? What the fuck are they gonna do in that situation? What? Really? That's gonna be something. I would really like to know what would happen in that situation. Like, man, you must really have some bad voices.
Criminal, get out of here. Get out of here.
Charge me criminal. You charge me criminal. You are criminal, right? You're right here, right? They hire you to tell me to die, right? They hire you to tell me that my whole family died, right?
I'll get killed.
Okay, why are you hiding your face? Why?
You get out of here. You get criminal charge.
They gave you lots of money to do this, right?
You get criminal charge.
You got criminal charge.
Watch out.
Because you're stalking me. You're stalking me, right?
Yeah, you don't know. I can pass you lots of trouble.
And they give you money, right?
Oh, you talk nonsense.
Hey, you got lots of trouble.
I pursue you go to jail.
You go to jail first, right?
Get out of here. Stop it. Get out of there.
Okay.
Get out of there. I have something else to get you.
Okay, to get me?
killed.
Get me? Come on.
Get out of here. Get killed. Go smash you.
Come
Get
on.
that fucking dummy.
Why are you hiding your face?
Get that fucking dummy.
Because,
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get killed.
okay. You want to hit me? They hire you to hit me? They hire you to tell me that my whole family died? Huh? They gave you lots of money to stop me? In the middle of the night, huh? So? Why are you doing this? You need.
Here, call 911.
You call 911. You want me to call 911 for you? Because you're committing a crime. You're stalking me. You're criminal. You know that?
You talk nonsense, no use.
Okay, you call 911 for me. Or I call 911 first for you. They're gonna just catch you, right? Because you're criminal.
Catch you.
They're gonna catch you.
Catch you.
They gave you lots of how much?
You go to
Hey,
jail.
tell me, just how much do they give it to you? How much? I can give you more money than they do, right?
Get out of here. Get out of here.
You want to hit me? Okay. I call 911 if you hit me, right? You go ahead and hit me. I call 911 right away. I film it here. You stay away. You're on my way. You came to me and tell my whole family to die. You came first, huh? You came to me and tell my whole family to die.
No use.
Why you tell my whole family to die? Why?
Argue, go to court.
Tell me why.
Argue to court.
Tell me why.
You are the loser. You're a loser.
You're garbage. You are like your garbage. Look at your garbage.
You are going to make your funeral garbage.
Look at you, bad lady, right? Look at your garbage.
You are garbage. Get the hell out here. Get the fart out there.
Okay, if you hit me, I have to film
I
here.
can do anything.
Oh, you can do anything?
Yeah, you bother me, I can do anything.
Okay, try me.
This is the last warning. Get the fart out
Last
here.
warning. It's the last warning to you. Stop stalking me. Stop stalking me. Okay, last warning.
You lie.
Okay, I need your
use.
face.
No use. Get out of here.
Get killed?
Yeah.
They hire you to
bother
tell
me
me this?
again. You bother me again, you dead.
Okay. You want to hit me again? Okay, try me. I can call the police because you are the criminal. You know that? You're the criminal.
You're the fucking criminal.
You have a criminal face. You know that? You have a criminal face. You know that?
You have a bad face. You are going to die. You have a bad face. You get a car accident. Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here!